It's Police Academy 2, their first assignment. Actually, it's the first movie. It only seems like it's the next one. Because this is a show of sequels.
I went to a good school. Why am I doing this? This is humiliating.
Okay,
friends of mine who sell insurance have more honorable jobs than what I'm about to do.
Okay, now, Mr. Yale philosophy major, I want to hear your review of Police Academy 2.
One of the surprise hits of 1983 was Police Academy. Why did people go to see that picture? I don't know. It was sort of a rookie cops version of Animal House, telling the adventures of a whole bunch of new recruits to a big city police department. The accent was on raunchy, idiotic humor. The formula continues in Police Academy 2, their first assignment, in which the police cadets, now having become full-fledged members of the department, try to break up gang activity that is terrorizing the city. Here's a scene where a young cop's first assignment is to get a kid to go to school.
Come on, double time, get up, move it, come on, move it!
Now, Ryan, I want you to go straight to class today.
Why should I?
Because I said so.
Big deal.
You mind your manners, mister.
I don't have to. Bird face.
That does it. You're in trouble.
Oh, I'm just really scared.
Help you, ma'am.
Yes, officer. My son, Brian, is always late for school. Could you speak to him? Perhaps give him a little scare?
Certainly, ma'am. Hi, Brian. It's almost 800 hours. Time to deploy for school.
I'll go when I'm ready.
You're ready now, mister.
And there's tear gas. Well, I'll say this much for Police Academy 2. It has 2 more laughs in it than the first picture, which means it has a total of 2 laughs in it. One is a brief sight gag involving the smelliest recruit when he takes off his socks in a locker room and flicks them in his locker. Well, they stick to the locker. That's disgusting, and it's funny. The other gag involves one recruit who loves karate and also can imitate all sorts of sounds, including, and this is kind of funny too, the sounds that come out of an actor's mouth in a low-budget karate film with the words completely missing the actor's lips. I thought that was funny. Those are 2 funny bits that last a total of perhaps 10 seconds. Unfortunately, Police Academy 2 lasts about 90 minutes longer than that.
There was one other thing in it that I kind of liked, and that was the leader of the evil gang that walks around with marbles in his mouth or bowling balls and talks funny.
It got old, though.
It got old because they had nowhere to go with it, nothing to do with it, except he came on, he was funny, and then he was funny over and over and over again because they were so desperate. And you know, there are so many police movies around and so many cop shows on television and so many sources of inspiration that they shouldn't, it seems to me, have just made the same story again, more or less, which is the same bunch of bumbling recruits. No particular plot for them to get involved in. It's no satire, you know, no satirical approach to the material.
To me, it's recycling stuff that I saw on situation comedy shows 20 years ago on TV, and not doing it as well, not with as much wit, as with much charm. The characters aren't developed. It's mechanisms for dirty jokes, basically. It's sort of sad when you sit there, actually. I feel bad that I'm there.
Feel bad that people spent money and they're out to have a good time, and this is what they're given.